freaking Jesus. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. Thank you so much, dwellings, and welcome back. Today we are talking about the church scents, okay? This is a video request. It came from so many different people, okay? So I'm just saying it's a subscriber request favorite, I guess I would say. So many of you asked for, girl, we want to know what the people are rocking and wearing to church. I pulled out so many, you guys, because before, you know, whatever happened in 2019, these are a lot of the fragrances that I reached for and I wore to church all the time. All right, so I'm going to get into this. I'm coming in no particular order. If this is your first time to the channel, everybody, anybody, everybody, you know how they say, right? Stop what you're doing, drop your scent of the day. If you are not a subscriber, why would you not want to join the team? Why would you not want to join the squad? Come on over, hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to tap the notification bell. It will alert you every single time there is a new video placed on this channel. We are jumping into this video right now. I have a few different scenarios. There's a few different kind of church people, okay? We all know this. You got the church mother, you got the one that's on the usher team, you got the one that's in the back running all the kids, running all the stuff, you got the ones that's in the kitchen, the one that runs YPWW. We got a few different women to talk about, okay? So here is where I'm starting. This is a woman that goes to church. She probably works all week. She can use this fragrance for church. She can use it for work, signature scent. It's perfect for right now. And that is coming to you from Tom Ford. This is Soleil Neige. This is newer to my collection. Absolutely love this. Fell in love with this on a staycation here this year, and I went out and got the whole bottle once they had the sale at Sephora. You guys, if you need something fresh, clean, pretty girl friendly, church woman, okay, this would be a way to go. It has bergamot, carrot seeds, orange blossom, jasmine, Turkish rose. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's going to give you anywhere from about 5 to 6 hours when it comes to longevity. It's a moderate fragrance. It's not loud. It's not off-putting. It's not in your face. This is definitely, I would say, a pretty girl, pretty woman church scent. This is a lady that's probably gonna sit like on the third pew. You know, she comes all the time. She's dressed nicely. She has her Bible. She's got some highlighted scriptures in there. This is that woman, okay? Soleil Neige, we move on. This woman is a little bit more snooty. A little bit more, I won't even say snooty. She's a little bit more stuffy. You know what I mean? She's that lady in church that every time she looks at you, she's telling you to like, shh, be quiet, be quiet. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many 2.5s in this video. I'm just letting you know that right now. We haven't got there yet, but this is this lady. But she's classy, she's sophisticated, she drives a nice car, she's always on time. She sits in the same seat every Sunday. And if somebody is in her seat, she's one of those that's like, she's not gonna tell you to move, but she's just gonna give you a look like, you know, I sit there every Sunday, what are you doing? But she's a nice woman, but she's got one of those, you know, she's one of those. This is Tiffany & Co. Rose Gold. I was gonna say Tiffany & Love, but this is Tiffany & Co. Rose Gold. Heavy to me on the iris. It's a beautiful fragrance. I picked this up. I told you guys that this wasn't like a, oh my God, but it is a beautiful scent. I reach for this for occasions like that, brunch, church, YPWW, any type of thing like that where you're gonna be around, you know, somebody that you just wanna smell nice. You don't wanna be coming in, shutting it down too much with your fragrance, but you just wanna smell like, you know, pleasant. This would be a fantastic choice to go with. Rose, musk, like I said, iris, it's blackcurrant. It's kind of musky in the dry down. I picked this up, you know, and I was like, I had to add it to my collection. I'm definitely a Tiffany's girl. It's like I said, it's not like a love, but I definitely had to have it. And it's really good. It has a time and place, and church is definitely that place, and this is definitely one of those church women. I move on. Okay, this one here, it was sent to me. It wasn't sent to me. This was gifted to me by a family member, and I thought it was really nice, so it's still in my collection for sentimental reasons, but it's a beautiful fragrance. I rarely reach for it because it definitely gives me that stuffy church vibe. I prefer Gucci Bloom. This is, and you know I'm gonna butcher the name. This is Gucci Bloom Noirte Diafore. Oh my God, I tried that, but I may have did it. Hello? It's this one here. This is one that came out, and I, you know, like I said, I got it as a gift. It's tuberose, it's fruity, it's floral. It's kind of nice. I just don't reach for it. It is good. It kind of smells along the same lines as Gucci Bloom, but not really. It has another note in it that just makes me feel a little bit more, oh, maybe that's what it is. Osmanthus? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of fruity. Maybe I should reach for this more. It actually smells pretty good today. This is a good one to go with. Something subtle, something nice, something classy, something refined, a little bit of playfulness in it. Have you noticed a word I have not said yet? And we are 3 fragrances in. Can you tell me what word I haven't said yet? Go ahead, drop it down below. I want to see if you know. I move on. Jean Dior, work, church, sophistication, class in a bottle. I reach for this, like I said, when we were going to church all the time. I rarely, wear this just on my day-to-day or out for a date night or anything like that, but it is nice to have in your collection. If you are looking for a signature scent, something that you can wear all the time, something that is classic, that will never, ever, ever go out of style, something that will go all 4 seasons, I definitely believe Jean Dior is the fragrance to go with. It is a fruity floral. It has notes of ylang ylang. It has jasmine. It's very long lasting on me. I have the body cream to go with it as well. So if anybody is looking for something for a signature scent for church or work or anything like that, I would highly recommend this class in a bottle, which is Jean Dior. I move on. Okay, another one. This is fresh, clean. This is a lady in church who's kind of like, she's still in style. Like she's on me. You know how you see those church ladies that come here like, oh my God, she looks like she'd be fun. She looks like she'd be cool to hang out with. If you tell her about the housewives, she knows what's going on. She's not too stuffy and snooty that she acts like she don't watch TV. She just fasts all day. This is somebody that you'd be like, oh my God, I want to go over her house after. She's really nice. We had a lot of these ladies at my church that I wanted to hang out with because they just seem like a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more realistic. Hello, they got me, I got them. They knew I was crazy. I knew they were crazy. We had like a vibe going. So anyways, this is Dylan Versace Blue, okay, or Dylan Blue Versace. This one here is nice. It's fresh, it's clean, it's long lasting. It's not going to be in your face, but it's definitely pleasant. I wore this out many, many times and I always received compliments. It's a beautiful fragrance, black currant. It has the Granny Smith apple in there. I believe it has some patchouli in there as well. It's a beautiful fragrance. If you need an easy reach, a one and done, something not too in your face, something not off-putting, this will be a way to go. Kind of fruity. This has a little bit of sexy. That's the word I hadn't said yet, you guys. Sexy. This has a little bit of sexiness to it. I move on. Yes, you can be sexy at church. How you plan to get a husband? I'm just saying. Let that go. Another one, nice sophistication, classy. She's button up. She's proper. She works all week with the people and then she comes to work at church as well and she helps out. This lady helps with the bookkeeping. She helps the pastor with the bookkeeping. She helps with keeping track of the tithes, everything that goes on like that in the church. She is her. She's like the admin in the church. And she's wearing Miss Dior. This is the 2017 release. I tell you guys about this one all the time. A beautiful church work scent as well as signature scent worthy. The reason why I keep referring church and work is because to me, you're both going to be around, in both places, I should say. You're going to be with people. You're going to be in close quarters with people. You're going to be seeing the same reoccurring people. So if you wanted to have a signature scent or something that you would be remembered by, this would fit the bill for either occasion. Signature scent worthy, church worthy, both occasions. Miss Dior can fit the bill. A little bit of the notes inside. It's a citrus opening. It has jasmine, rosewood, patchouli, and musk. Elegant and class in a bottle. I move on. Now, just say the lady in the church that wants to be bougie, okay? She wants to say she's wearing Chanel jewelry. A few of them do. This one here is in style. She's reaching for low Chanel number 5, you guys. This one is the one that you do not have to be afraid of. It's like water. It has one of the most beautiful misters I've ever seen on a fragrance bottle. I have none to waste, so I'm spraying it on myself. I already know what it smells like. This here is beautiful. I know Chanel people get really scared. I'm just gonna say this too. It does have the Chanel DNA. This lady's a little button up. She's a little snooty. She wants to tell the world I'm wearing Chanel jewelry. And she is one of those. She matches from head to toe. Not a button out of place. No wrinkles. And hold on. She's also the lady that comes in church and she has a lap mat. Remember when you would be in church sometime my dresses were kind of short and there would be a mother that would walk over and she would go, and you're like, what? And she'd go, and you're like, what? And she'd have somebody do this, and then they come over and they just hand you something real discreetly. Everything in church was done discreetly, right? She would hand it to you, and you knew, roll that down on your legs because you're showing too much legs. And they had the brothers in the front row, I'm just saying, in the pulpit. So you had to put a lap mat on. If you can relate, hit the like button. If you can't, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't matter over here. We just hit buttons. Please partake in this video. Leave some church stories down in the comment section below. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what fragrances you wear to church. Let me know some funny church stories that you have to share. just leave some information and a comment down below. This is Chanel Lil number 5. A few of the notes in there, you guys, it's citrus, it's mandarin, ylang ylang. It's an elegant, fresh, beautiful Chanel, definitely DNA fragrance. I move on. Oh, something soothing for church. I don't know. This is like the church mother. Maybe oh God, should I say the church mother? Oh, yes. It's like, okay. You know how it seems to me like the ladies in church always smell kind of sweet? I don't know, maybe because they made pancakes for their families before they came to church, or they worked in the kitchen, they were baking cookies or baked goods or brownies or cakes. They were always serving something that smelled like vanilla to me. So I have this one here, which is Velvet Tonka by BDK. And I think one of the ladies in the back working in the kitchen might smell like this. It's comforting, it's beautiful, it's pleasant. It's got the almond note in there. She wouldn't be off-putting. It's orange blossom, tonka bean. It has a bourbon vanilla. See, I told you it had that rich, like, you know, luxurious vanilla in there, like the cakes used to smell in the back. Oh my God. The bake sales for $5. You can get like 3 cookies and a cake for like $5. You guys, those were the days. Anyways, and I didn't gain any weight when I was eating them back then. Who cares? Oh yes, this is that. And it's still kind of, you know, in today's modern time, I would say a modern woman would rock this to church. I definitely would say that. I move on. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this lady right here, can we keep it real? I'm serious. Don't come for me. Can we just keep it real? The mean lady in the church. I'm gonna say it. I've been in church my entire life, okay? Entire life. There's a mean lady at the church who, no matter what, she just always looks like, you could be like, hi, sister so-and-so, and good morning, baby. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you mad? We are at church serving Jesus. Why are you not happy? She would be wearing this, and this is no disrespect to this fragrance, but she would just be wearing something that's definitely not doing the most. It's a beautiful church scent. It's a beautiful work scent. I would not wear it on a date. I find it to be nowhere near sexy, even though that's not what we're talking about, but I still have to let you know. You guys, this is Femme Perfume by Maison Francis Kirk John. This is this one here. I don't know, it just gives me that vibe. I rarely reach for this. This was definitely an office scent for me and a work scent. Not even to run errands. It's nice though, but she'd be pleasant, but she just always looks angry. I don't know. What's wrong? Smile. We're at church. White floral, iris, rose. It's woody. It's a Cheraye floral. You guys, jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli down in the base. It's a beautiful fragrance, but I always smell a woman like this at church. I just, if you could relate to the mean lady at church, hashtag in the comment section, mean lady. She was always looking at me too because I talked a lot in church. I talked a lot in Sunday school, but I knew what I was doing. I could do a few things at the same time. I'm sure you know that by now. I could talk, listen, read, write all at the same time. I'm gifted like that. But she was like, Cheraye, stop all that talking. Oh my gosh. Anyways, another girl that comes to church, or a woman, she doesn't come all the time. Now this girl doesn't come all the time. She doesn't come every Sunday. You know, you'll see her pop in every now and again. And every time she pops in, she has something nice on. She probably has like a Gucci bag, a Louis Vuitton bag. The ladies back then were wearing like the Louis Vuitton bag. She drove like a Honda Accord. She just looked like she was styling and profiling, like I said. But she wasn't at church every Sunday. So whenever you seen her, whenever I seen the girls or women like this come to church, I always got excited because they were just different. They weren't like the mean lady at church. They weren't like the admin lady at church. They weren't like the lady that was the usher at church that would always tell me to spit out my gum. Anyways, they weren't like any of those ladies. They were just like, you know, like I said, like real deal women, like down to earth. They didn't have any position in the church, so they weren't trying to be anything. Seems like they were just being real and they were just being themselves. I know if you got that, hit the like button. If you didn't, you already know. She would be wearing Gabrielle Chanel, you guys. Gabrielle, I have to put it here because I don't want to block the mic. But anyway, she would be wearing Gabrielle Chanel, a beautiful white floral, clean, sophisticated, classy, elegant. She would definitely have all those vibes and definitely possess all those type of thrills and frills, but she just wasn't there every Sunday. Maybe twice a month she'd pop in. Easter, you know those people that would come to church on Easter or Christmas, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad to see you again. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Some people like to go to church during that time of the year. Do you? Okay, maybe you want to do church Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. If that's what makes you happy, do you. Anyways, like I said, it's a white floral, citrus, woody. It's kind of sweet. It's got orange blossom, tuberose, blackcurrant, sandalwood, and musk. This is Gabrielle Chanel. This is not the Essence. Essence is going to be a tad bit deeper, tad bit sexier, a little bit more of a vanilla note in there. This is the original. This right here, let me say this too. This does not have the best longevity. It's not gonna get on you and stay on you forever. It's not beast mode. It's here for a good time, not a long time. Do you know who said that? I move on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one, I don't even know. I was supposed to give this to my mom. This is definitely, Mom, I forgot to give this to you. She came over a couple of weeks ago and I packed all these fragrances up that I wanted her to have. And this was one of them that I must have forgot. This is Chloe Nomad, but maybe not though, because I really do kind of still like this. I just don't have anywhere right now in my life that I'm wearing this to. And it kind of has memories of like when I was working, going into the office, and I'm not there in that time and place right now. And sometimes if you have a fragrance and you've left that time and place or that era of your life and you spray it, it makes you feel kind of dated because I'm not there no more. Like I don't live there no more. I'm gone. I've moved on. And I don't know. I don't know. Mom, this could be coming home with you. This is Chloe Nomad, you guys. I speak about this all the time, or I have. And this is the Absolute. It's a little deeper, a little darker, a little more sensual, but at the same time, it's still a classy, sophisticated fragrance, perfect for church, perfect for work, perfect for all the things. If you see the dent, how small it is in here, then you know how I feel about it. This is one that I just really didn't ever reach for that much. I'm looking at the time, you guys, because at a certain time, the mic and everything just cuts off. I don't know what's going on, so I gotta move. Okay, another one. Twilly Dirames. She's sophisticated, she's classy, she's in style, she's with today's time, she's a modern woman. She wears this to work, she wears this to church, for every day, for brunch. It doesn't have a whole lot of sexy, but it has a whole lot of class. It's got a beautiful note in here that's kind of like a white floral, but it's more of a warm, spicy. People say summertime, I say spray what you want, when you want, and spray as much of it as you want. Life is short, fragrance makes you happy, do you. And spray heavy. Anyways, yeah, so this is this one here. It's a youthful, playful, not too flirty, but kind of, in my opinion, I definitely would wear this like on a first date. It can definitely get that. It can get a nice 11 a.m., 12:30 afternoon brunch with someone that you're meeting for the first time. You don't want to come across too desperate and off-putting. This is something you can reach for. Class again and sophistication in a bottle. All the things she loves. It has a beautiful, beautiful ginger note inside of here. Tuberose sandalwood. It's more of an oriental spicy fragrance. And I love it for spring and summer. But as I stated, you can wear Twilly Dirames year round. I move on. Okay, our next one. This lady is she kind of bringing the sexy to the church. Just a little bit. She's that lady. Okay, remember when the ladies used to be at church and they would wear, oh my God, you guys, seriously, I had to have stockings on. You could not come in church without stockings. I had to have, I had the hardest time finding stockings that looked the color of my legs, right? Because remember, they always told you to get coffee. And so I would go in, and you can't get coffee in every brand because coffee doesn't look the same in every brand. So there was a more of a stylish, more put together, I would say, woman who would always be, helping us with dressing and things like that, especially if we were having like a youth revival or a revival. They wanted us to all wear the same clothes. Why do they do that? Let us wear what we want to wear. I don't want to wear pink on second Sunday and blue on third Sunday and white on first Sunday. Well, actually, I do love white on first Sunday. No, don't change that. I love black and white on first Sunday. It just looks so organized, right? If you know what first Sunday is. If you don't know, do I have time? On first Sunday, it's the Lord's sacred day, you guys. And so you can do this ordinance anytime that you want, but most of the churches, and when I grew up, we celebrated it, or we, did this ordinance on first Sunday, and that was communion, I'm not going into what communion is. Look it up, but it's communion. And so I definitely enjoyed seeing all the order of the service and the choir marching in. Yeah, old school, okay? Kojic, old school, that's where she's from. Anyways, so this is the church mother or the church lady that would get us together, that would help us with fashion. She would be like, you have the wrong undergarments on. She would tell us, you're not supposed to wear black slips with your white dresses. She would tell us, remember head coverings? She would be the one that would fix our head covering. What else? This would be the lady that would tell you the proper stockings to wear, because she was like, Cheraye, those are way too light for your leg. And I was like, well, I was thinking that, but y'all tell me to get coffee. this is coffee. And then she broke it down. She was like, this can't be coffee in this one. You have to get, you know, mocha in this or whatever. If you get it, you get it, you guys. She would be wearing Mon Guerlain because she was classy, sophisticated. She was a little sexy without trying, still classy, and she always smelled good. She always had a nice purse. She always had not just mints in her purse. This lady actually had gum. Okay, she had gum. Mon Guerlain, this is the original. This is the EDT. This is not even the EDP. This is not floral. This is not rose. This is none of that. This is the original Mon Guerlain EDT. It has lavender, jasmine, vanilla, orange blossom, orris. It's a beautiful fragrance. I reach for this. I have a huge dent here. I used to reach for it more, but I've been buying so many fragrances, it's hard to get to them all. But look at the dent that I had in there. So you know that it's real. You can see that I really enjoyed it. I did. I picked this up, you guys, I kid you not, for like $30-something maybe at one of the rack stores. Always check your rack stores when you're looking for fragrances. You can always stumble upon deals and really nice fragrances too. Fragrances that you can find in store for full price. A lot of you are always asking me, Cheraye, where can I find fragrances? I don't want to pay full price. Do you trust this website? When I find websites that I really trust, I always share them with you. I'm on the hunt for a few right now, so look to the channel for some to be coming soon. I'll definitely keep you posted on that. I hope this video was fun, informative, and very entertaining for you. You guys, like I said, my whole entire life, I grew up in church. Oh God, are we about to testify? You guys, I don't have time. I have to go. Anyways, yeah, I came to know God when I was 8 years old. I'm not gonna do a video and not tell you my testimony how I came to know God. I came to know God when I was 8 years old. Probably can't tell the story with a dry face, so I can't go too much into details, but I needed a miracle. My grandmother was a praying woman. She was praying everything. All I ever seen her do was fast, pray, and go to church. Fast, pray, and go to church. Anyway, she was like, you want God to do this miracle for you? And I was like, yes. And she was like, well, you need to pray to him. You need to ask him when we get to church tonight. You need to testify. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And she was like, you don't have to have a certain way to talk to God. All you have to do is tell him what you want. And so we got to YPW. Was it YPW? I don't know. Anyway, Sunday night church, one of the churches, right? Trying to make sure I'm still recording. Okay, so we got to church. And then I stood up. I didn't do any of the formality. I didn't give an honor to God, the bishop, the first lady, the pastor, the organs, the deacon, the minister, soloist. I didn't do any of that. I just said, God, I need you to do blah, blah, blah. I was 8. He did just that. That's it. That's it. I can't say any more, you guys, because I am holding back so many tears because he is so good. But yeah, that is it for this. That is it for this video. If I can leave you with anything, if you know him, trust him, lean on him, depend on him. There is nothing too hard for God. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Look down at that subscribe button right now. Make sure you are subscribed and send this to every church mother, every church friend, every church auntie, every church family member you know. Send it to them and send it to that mean lady, okay? And tell her to stop being so mean. Another quick 2.5, and seriously, I was in church one time. Please, ladies, stop doing this. The ushers. I was chewing gum. Yes, I was chewing gum, and I was chewing it kind of loudly. My mom always said I chew gum like a horse because I just chew it so wild. But she came up to me, okay? I was an adult, a young adult, and she put her hands out with the white glove and went like that. And I was looking at her like, what you want me to do? She was like, spit that gum out. Are you kidding me? I am a grown woman. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.